if there's a gun in your head, when are we gonna see the Shakur Tanks, the Shakur Devin, the Devin Tanks?
There's only one fight that is really
The one?
that. Like, if we like gonna be for real about it, like,
Keep it on.
What's the fight?
my opinion, because we talking about like skill and like boxing, like all around boxing, right?
Yeah.
Because we ain't talking about somebody that just got a good jab or what.
Yeah.
We talking about like all around.
Do everything.
Yeah, boxing.
Yeah.
Me and Tank
It's the fight.
That's the one.
It's the biggest fight in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be the biggest boxing fight in the world when it happens.
Y'all, what you think? Like 147, 140?
Nah, hell no.
135?
35, 40, I don't know. I could see it happening not too far in the future.
Really?
Yeah, I think Tank will sign that contract.
Dang.
And I'm going to sign a contract too, so it's
Then
like...
you gonna get it on.
Yeah.
Boxing fans, get ready. The fight in the lightweight division is happening on November 15th. Mark your calendars. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. This fight has been all talk, rumors, and online drama for years, but thanks to Turki Al-Sheikh, the man bringing the biggest boxing matchups to Saudi Arabia, it's finally going down. For Tank Davis, this could be the fight that defines his career. For Shakur Stevenson, it's his shot to prove he's the best fighter of his generation. And to make things even more exciting, Floyd Mayweather is right in the mix. This isn't just another fight, it's a showdown between two completely different fighters. Gervonta Davis is known for his explosive knockout power. One punch from Tank can end a fight in a flash. On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson is all about skill. He's a defensive genius, a fighter who rarely gets hit, making his opponents miss and pay every time.
I'm gonna keep it like real. I'm gonna keep it 100. A lot of people feel that Tank is just a power puncher. I don't think that. I think that he's a very skillful fighter. I think that the power just along with the skills, he's so strong. He click people that people forget that he's that skillful, but I think that he's very skillful. I think that he's gonna pummel Frank Martin, and he's gonna think that he put on a crazy example, and he's gonna feel real tough. Frank Martin, not me. That's all I really got to say about it.
This is the ultimate clash of power versus precision. But here's the twist. Shakur isn't just a defensive expert. He's fast, sharp, and unpredictable. He's been waiting for this moment for years, calling out Tank Davis multiple times. Shakur has said he's not afraid of Tank's knockout power and that he's the best fighter in the division. Now, he finally has the chance to prove it, but it won't be a walk in the park. Gervonta Davis is no ordinary opponent. Tank is a killer in the ring, and he's coming for blood.
6, 7 more fights and I'm naming names. One of the guys, obviously, you and Shakur got into it on Twitter. You was like, you wanted them 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
For sure?
Yeah, he's definitely one of
Do
them.
you think that's gonna be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Cause he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's one way I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
All right,
His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
you don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. If you go look at his fights,
So you
I
feel
probably
like
hit
that's
him on
easy
game
work?
by the time
Watching it?
Yeah,
Hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like,
come on, bro.
One thing critics point out about Shakur's style is that he's too cautious about getting hit. And when it comes to power, we all know who the hardest hitter in the game is: Gervonta Davis.
You know, Shakur is a very talented, skillful, technique fighter.
Yeah.
You know, can't take anything away from it. However, scared to get hit. Scared to get knocked out in front of the world. Scared to get touched up in front of the world.
are you saying that off of the last fight or just
In general.
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
In general. Me and Shakur sparred before. We did 3 rounds and it was just light work and me trying to figure out his jab. Because he have a good jab? Yeah, he does. But once you pass his jab, it's game.
Yeah.
It's food. It's lunch food. I am the best. I don't see no contract that says Shakur's name on there.
Yeah.
So until then, I'm gonna say and talk my stuff.
Yeah.
And if you want to come that way, then come that way. I mean, you have investors that are with you, and that's great. But they understand that they cannot have you come this way. Because I am too much of a gamble for anybody.
This fight has been building up for years. Tank and Shakur have never gotten along. They've thrown jabs at each other on Twitter, in interviews, and even face-to-face.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying his
afraid?
name for.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something. It gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit win in boxing.
For these two, it's not just about boxing, it's about who truly rules the lightweight division. Shakur thinks Tank is overrated, and Tank feels Shakur's style is boring. Now, we're finally gonna find out who's right. What makes this even more exciting is Floyd Mayweather. Believe it or not, Floyd is backing Shakur now. For years, he was Tank's biggest supporter, training him and turning him into a star. But eventually, their relationship fell apart, and Tank wanted to stand on his own and no longer be in Floyd's shadow.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He feel as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
It's
it.
exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Now, Floyd is training Shakur Stevenson. That's right, the same man who helped build Tank's career is now supporting his biggest rival. Floyd even went as far as to call Shakur the best fighter in the division. Let's be real, that's a direct shot at Tank. Tank and Floyd's relationship has been rocky for years, but this takes it to a whole new level of betrayal. Now, it's personal. This fight is no longer just about who's the better fighter, it's about making a statement. Tank wants to prove to the world that he didn't need Floyd, but before Tank faces Shakur, he has to get past Lamont Roach.
The back have to get the shot. Everyone stay down. Thank you.
Right up to the same side, right there, right there. Offensive face. Like that. Thank you guys. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. But get active.
Let's be honest, this isn't the fight fans or pros were hoping for. Tank and Roach have faced off multiple times in the amateurs, with Tank winning every time. No one's really excited about this fight because we pretty much know how it's going to play out. Tank is going to win.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, Saying all this to say this because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fighter in our hands, I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
Real fight everyone's excited about is Tank versus Shakur. That begs the question, why is Tank wasting time with Roach? Well, he's planning to retire after 2025.
25 is after next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
If Tank only has a few fights left, shouldn't he be taking on the biggest names? Kesson Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson? Instead, he's taking fights that don't really matter in the bigger picture.
I know Lamont Roach, but you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come at me.
Yeah.
And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, Barry Big Bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's gonna get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Uncle didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
At least now, with the leaked fight date, it seems like Tank is finally making the right move. One thing's clear, Tank is changing. He's making big adjustments in his training camp, with a new team and a new head coach. Derek James is now in charge.
God damn.
Physically, Tank looks different. He's in the best shape of his life. Stronger, leaner, and more focused. But there's a problem. With Calvin Ford gone, Tank doesn't have anyone keeping him in check. He's been spotted smoking during camp.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Better tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page now?
Better tighten up.
That's something Calvin Ford would never have allowed. Sure, Tank is still training hard, but the real question is, how locked in is he? If he steps into the ring against Shakur Stevenson without being 100% focused, it's going to be a long night.
Why do you think people say that Shakur Stevenson then is the next big thing in the sport?
For one, I really think the fans don't really see nobody beating Shakur. When people bring up him and Tank, when I see and I go read like little stuff about it, they really be debating. It don't be like, oh, Tank is gonna destroy this guy, and all everybody is saying is, no, that shit be like real debates. Like, no, this Shakur, this, that. And then not only that, now you see Shakur moving up in weight. He's filling out. He's dropping this dude. He went crazy that last fight. That last fight was like kind of crazy. You go back and watch. That was crazy, you know. So now I think people is getting another insight on Shakur. Like, nah, this kid, he been kicking ass for a long ass time now. This kid probably really is the real deal. You feel what I'm saying? He getting his just due. At this point, I really think it's just about giving him that one example. That one real name, that one person that can go 100 miles per hour with him, from round 1 to round 12. A new generation, new champion.
For Shakur Stevenson, this fight is everything. He's got what it takes to pull off the upset against Tank.
The thing that surprised me about Shakur, he's strong. I think if anything, I mean, we're all strong, but and you guys might not like this, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. The thing we know about Terrence Crawford, when he gets in the ring, he's so strong here, there's nothing you can convince him that he can't do. And I felt like I was getting that same sort of mentality from Shakur. I'm wrestling with Shakur. I'm locking down Shakur. And Shakur, I would think if I was Shakur, I would have been slipping out of it and getting back on my speed. He's trying to go toe to toe with me and outmaneuver me and pick me up and things like that. I'm like, okay, this kid got some strength. But more than the physical strength is the mental strength.
If Shakur beats Tank, he'll solidify himself as the best lightweight in the world. But if he loses, his reputation takes a major hit.
The fight has gotta happen. There's no way the fight don't happen. The best of the best versus the best, and I can't wait for it.
What would happen between you and Gervonta?
I'm going to win, for sure, 100%. I think that a lot of people going to bet the other way, and a lot of people gonna lose money, but the people who bet this way gonna win money.
For Tank, this fight is about his legacy. He's always been known as the knockout artist, the guy with insane power, but now he has to prove that he's more than just that.
Tank Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in. Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot. And he got to be careful of that. 2 fights ago, he was really doing that. You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good.
The question is, can Tank beat a pure boxer like Shakur? Can he break down someone who hardly ever gets hit?
Fuck no. I ain't never been knocked down a day in my life. I ain't never really been like hurt in no fight. Like far as, cause the people took when I said this wrong. Like I got hit with a body shot before that I felt. They could like if you want to call that hurt. But I'm talking about like somebody hit you in the chin with like people say you chinny and all that kind of stuff. You ain't got no chin. I never like felt nothing. No chin shot where I was buzzed or hurt or nothing like that in no fight that I had. So. And sparring, fight, anything. So nah.
This fight isn't just about winning. It's about showing the world who the true king is.
Fuck no. I ain't never been knocked down a day in my life. I ain't never really been like hurt in no fight. Like far as, cause the people took when I said this wrong. Like I got hit with a body shot before that I felt. They could like if you want to call that hurt. But I'm talking about like somebody hit you in the chin with like people say you chinny and all that kind of stuff. You ain't got no chin. I never like felt nothing, no chin shot where I was buzzed or hurt or nothing like that in no fight that I had. So, and sparring, fight, anything. So nah.
Gervonta Davis is running out of time. He's already said he's retiring after 2025, which means he only has a few fights left. If that's the case, he needs to make every fight count.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
And this fight, it's the biggest one yet. November 15th, Tank versus Shakur.
Shakur might have better defense. At the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot. He's a very patient fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of shots, but every shot he throws, he makes it count.
That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Also, share your thoughts in the comments below, stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.